Oh, we're on. Good afternoon, and welcome to Teenie's Tarot Corner. You can find me now every Friday afternoon on Public Access 12, or this upcoming Tuesday at the Circus Reno, Nevada, underneath the clown entrance. So we'll go ahead and get started, get the table set up. Today we're prepared for some Garfield related tarot readings, and we will be taking calls from anyone that would like to call in. So, to clear out a little bit of dust on my table. Okay. All right. This is our first time doing the live show on Public Access 12. I do hope that you'll call in, and no prank calls, please. I do want to be invited back. Okay. Now to prepare the table. For Garfield readings today, I have the Odie Made Tarot deck, or the Garf casting pieces as well. So let me know what you would like to see, or what kind of reading you would like. And just get my candles ready. They have to be orange. And I forgot to bring my Italian seasoning into the studio today. So we'll just have to make do and hopefully get some good, accurate readings, even though we are missing the Italian seasoning. All right. Call upon the wisdom of Garfield and friends, and the eternal power of lasagna, to share insights with clarity and humor. May the answers bring guidance, comfort, and a disdain for Mondays. Okay, let's begin. Well, all right. We are ready for your calls. Oh. Yes, caller, go ahead.
So, as summer's ending and it feels like we're coming into fall here before too long, to go along with the season of change, I feel as if I need to go through a major change, and
yes.
I feel like it would be wisest for me to consult first about this. So I don't know if there might be any insight into what kind of drastic hair changes might be wise for me this coming season. Specifically thinking about maybe an interesting color or maybe a chop. Either way, I'm definitely looking for an appearance change. Even if that might be like a new piercing or tattoo, or maybe a style mix-up or something like that. Anyway, I felt that definitely consulting with the tarot deck, specifically the Garfield tarot deck, might bring the right insight into this big decision.
Right. All right, well, let's take a look. Yes, well, it sounds like you're interested in a change, for sure. And going into a new season is always a good time to try something new, maybe make a change. But let's see what the cards have to say about that. I will have to draw these for you, but just go ahead and take a look at your television set. Put a lot of intention right here. Okay. Ooh. A double wildcat. Wow. How about that? Right off the bat here, like I said, I'm seeing a double wildcat. That's 2 wildcats in your 3-card pool. Almost unheard of. Now, I feel as though because you were talking about making a change, and a big change, I think Batcat and the 2 wildcats are telling me perhaps it is going to be a large change. Now, you had mentioned a haircut, and we can see that we've got the Batcat over here facing you. This is the orientation where it's facing you. Now, if this was in the reverse orientation, I would say go ahead. Get 2 tattoos, maybe 2 piercings even, for the double wildcat. But the fact that the Batcat is facing you tells me that perhaps part of this change might need to come from the inside. So while a physical change can give you that immediate sense of a new you, or a new look, or a change of the seasons, the Batcat facing you in this orientation tells me that perhaps that change needs to come from within. Now, I think because you've got the 2 wildcats in the orientation facing you, I wouldn't say that it negates the change from within, but it does say that perhaps the change might be something a little out of the ordinary, and perhaps even symmetrical. So you might get a haircut and a piercing, or perhaps you get both of your ears pierced, or maybe it's a situation where with the double wildcat you have a mullet look even. That's very popular these days, where it's wild in the front and different in the back. So a lot to consider here with this 3-card pull. It is telling me that change is evident, right? And it will be something a little wild, but the change should be coming from within. Now, one thing to consider that isn't really coming from the cards is that perhaps if you are considering getting a tattoo, it is still summertime. It's not fall quite yet. And there may be an instance where you do want to go swimming in a lake, perhaps even a pool. And I believe if you have a tattoo, you can't do that for at least a month, 30 days or something like that, a couple of weeks while it heals. So just something to keep in mind as you choose this change that might be a catalyst for your wild changes come this fall. Okay. I hope that provides a little bit of insight, and thank you so much for your call. Wow, 2 wildcats. How wild was that? Oh, we have another caller. Go ahead.
Hi, I've been a huge fan for so long, and I'm currently having issues with my job. I'm having some financial struggles and also just issues with my management. One of my favorite managers actually quit today, which is very unfortunate. So, what I would like to ask Garfield is if I should stay at this job or if I should find somewhere else. Thank you so much.
Okay. We'll go ahead and take a look at the cards. And with all your intention, we're asking the Garf deck here, should you stay or should you go? Always a tricky decision. And again, that's a great question for the deck. It's not really a yes or a no, but let's just do a quick 3 card to see. Ooh, okay. Okay, wow. Okay, wow. Well, right away, I'm seeing we have another bat cat. This is the catalyst for change, and it is in the reverse orientation. So that is showing me that change is afoot, right? So you've got a catalyst for change. You've got Odie, Basket Hound, also in the reverse. And then Roller Cat. We don't always see Arlene in this case, but I feel like this could be some helpful guidance because the reverse Bat Cat is showing me that there is a need for a change, or it is going to be very challenging for you to stay in this position and keep your cool. So struggles with management, leadership, all of that of the sort can always cause a feeling of unease, and with any job position you might be in, you do want to enjoy what you're doing, at least somewhat, as well as not dread going into work, right? So these are both in a reverse orientation, whereas Roller Cat is coming right at you. And I'm thinking with the Roller Cat here that this Garf deck is trying to say that you are going to be moving into a new direction. So that way you will remain in good spirits, right? And not take on the Odie Basket Hound slam dunk of a stressful breakdown due to your work environment. Now, that doesn't mean that you are necessarily leaving the position you're in, and it also doesn't mean that you have to even change jobs. Sometimes you have to change your attitude. Arlene here, you can see she is serving up a lot of attitude, and not in a way that she's being rude to her co-workers, customers, the people that she works with, the management, but she is confident in herself and her abilities to roller skate whilst carrying a milkshake, burger, and fries. Now, you can see this one coming at you right in the middle and thinking, oh, I guess I'm going to Sonic. I guess I'm going to be a car hop now. That could be it. But I think it's a little bit deeper. And again, I know I mentioned this with the last caller. The Bat Cat in the reverse orientation, you think, okay, there's a change. Gotta happen. Facing you can sometimes mean it's more of an internal change, but I think it's a mix of both. Perhaps a change is needed, but also an attitude adjustment. So if there are people that you enjoy at your current position, in your current job, maybe focusing more so on the aspect of the parts that you do like, to not get so caught up in the parts that bring you distress, right? So something to consider. It might just be a change in attitude that would help you to stay in good spirits in your current position. But maybe something else will open up at the same job you're in now, or you work your way up to management and leadership, and then you make those roles. But you got to have a lot of attitude and a lot of confidence to do that, and that change comes from within. Okay, I hope that provides a little bit of guidance, and I hope you feel as though that you have a way to have fun outside of your day-to-day, the 9 to 5, whether that's roller skating, shooting some hoops, playing basketball, or pretending to be a vampire. So, something to consider. All right. Thank you so much for your call. Okay. Yes, go ahead.
First time caller. I'm here with my cat Lucy, who has a little bit of an attitude problem. When she goes outside in the yard,
Oh, boy.
she doesn't want to come back in and throws a large fit. Hissing, actually. A real hissy fit. And I'm hoping we can get a reading to maybe understand this behavior a little better. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and keep an eye on the television set here. Now, what's going on with Lucy and these hissy fits? You know, cats can be finicky. I'll tell you that right now. There are situations where, oh gosh, a cat will just be fine and dandy one day, and then the next, different attitude. And that's okay. They can do that. Okay. All right. So Lucy and her hissy fits. What is that about? Let's find out. Okay. I see. Okay. Well, right off the bat here, I can tell that you're in a bit of a pickle. I'm sensing here that Lucy might be a tortoiseshell cat. Is that right? Tortoiseshell cats can be a real handful, and you've got yourself a handful here. What this is showing me is that Lucy knows exactly what she's doing by throwing a fit and not coming in. She's smart. Got 2 Garfields. That's a lot of attitude in one 3-card draw. And she's smart enough to know that this hissy fit is going to get a reaction from you. And so she's putting on this show, this performance, if you will. I'm getting that from the masked mutt here. That she's really trying to not necessarily give you a hard time, but also make it so you stay outside with Lucy. So that's what it is. She's smart. She's conning you. And she's playing a part of someone that's trying to get you to play outside. So it's really not as much about Lucy as it is she's just looking for a playmate. She's looking for someone to dangle, a string, maybe throw a fish-shaped toy outside. So it could be a situation where Lucy likes to play al fresco, enjoying the outside air, and perhaps she wants you to enjoy it with her because she's smart. She knows that there's some vitamin D, maybe perhaps in the sun, fresh air, a good time, and she just wants to play with you. if it's not her trying to con you into playing outside, it could be that she's playing the part of your cat Lucy. And in fact, Lucy could be, reincarnated many times, and in a previous life, Lucy could have been a bird, or perhaps a koala bear, something else that lived outside full time. And so playing the part of a cat has been tricky. Now, I'm not an expert in that. You would have to contact, what's her name? Cynthia Beige. She's a pet psychic. It's a different realm of psychic that I am not. So perhaps look her up in the phone book. But your cat Lucy just might want to play outside with you. That's all it is. Okay, but you've got a sassy, smart cat there, and that probably won't change. And I think because it's a tortoise shell, you're going to be dealing with this for a long time. Okay.